okay. That was me putting my fly back up because this date is over. And scene.
Oh, it says Mopco 2x2x2. I didn't change that on the calendar. We've got to put them on the calendar by the name that we're doing that night.
What calendar?
The calendar. The promo calendar.
Oh, the promo calendar.
Yeah. Because somehow it picks it up and the rest is history.
Oh, you mean the YouTubes?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
See, this is Mopco 2x2x2, but it's not. It's House Party. But that's because blah, blah, blah.
Weird.
And if you happen to be waiting for the Mopco 2x2, you got about 24 hours to wait. But if you're waiting for the Mopco House Party, by golly, we're going to start that in just about less than 12 minutes.
Less than... You're waiting.
Yeah. Bring the chips and the dip. Get the drinks. Put the dog in the basement. Send the kids over to Aunt Nanny's.
Let that capybara cut a rug.
Speaking of rugs, you can roll one up and the dancing will be that much more lively. I wonder if anybody still rolls up the rug for the party.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm on a budget, so I can't afford to like keep replacing rugs. So, I mean, I don't actually have parties. I just keep the rug rolled up all the time, is what I'm saying.
In our house, we have one of those floors like in It's a Wonderful Life in the high school gymnasium where the floor separates and turns into the swimming pool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be really fun.
It is.
Yeah.
We just have landfill under there. We don't, we don't believe in paying for garbage pickup.
We're saving up for water.
Yeah, we're saving up for water.
How is Phil?
Oh, he's biodegradable.
Yeah.
All of us.
On a bad day, that's very evident.
Oh, well, who has good days these days?
Yeah, point taken.
Don't point, it's rude.
You can't see.
I think we need to positivize this tone of this party.
Synergize it collectively with the buzzwords of business.
Yeah.
I want to hear zeitgeist used in a sentence.
Hey, look at that zeitgeist. Of all the zeitgeists in all the world, she has to zeitgeist the same zeitgeist as I am.
Zeitgeist me, zeitgeist you, zeitgeist me.
I just say, hey, I'm plagiarizing and get it over with.
Are you going to zeitgeist that zeitgeist?
Zeitgeist this.
The Zeitgeist. Coming to a theater near you.
He's like Batman, except basically he just kind of goes in the background and spreads a kind of general idea that is sort of on the pulse of what everyone's really already thinking, and then he leaves. Somehow this lowers the crime rate, theoretically.
Yeah, I'm flossing right now.
Except, of course, if the zeitgeist is like robbing banks or embezzling, in which case it doesn't help.
Still flossing.
You missed the spot.
Ah.
Let's save it for the show, Michael.
No.
The flossing.
There are things you don't make people watch.
Mm.
We could be arrested,
For flossing?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we talking about the same kind of flossing?
Oh,
Yeah. No, dental.
That happens all the time in Britain.
In Britain?
Yeah.
People walk down the street flossing and get arrested all the time in Britain?
Yeah, you get arrested for flossing.
I don't think we're talking about that.
How is Flossie? Anybody here?
Oh, yeah. I grained her, I brought her back in, put her in her stable, brushed her hair. She's pretty.
But she's still deeply flawed. Yeah.
That's too bad. Hey, if you're watching right now and you're wondering what's going on here with this blue slide and these people talking about things that don't really make any sense, well, we're just biding our time for the beginning of the big Mopco show that starts at 8 p.m., the Mopco House Party. And guess what? That's right, you are invited. You know why? Because you're very important. Yes, you are. While you're waiting for the show to start, you could drop by mopco.org and buy a gift card, which is good for tuition to classes and ultimately will be good for admission to shows when we reopen. Or you could put a suggestion or two in the YouTube chat. What kind of suggestion, you ask? Hey, we answer whatever you like. It could be a place. It could be a point of view. It could be a tool that is no longer used. No fair saying Donald Trump. Anything you like as a suggestion, and we'll do our best to honor that in less than 6 minutes when we start the big Mopco House Party show at 8 p.m. How was that, guys? Did that sound good?
Yeah.
That's great.
In half the time. I think you could do that in half the time.
So I want to share something.
Yeah.
I just found an article that says National Survey reveals rising acceptance of flossing in public.
Really?
However, the survey was commissioned by Pleckers, which is the brand of.
Yeah. So no bias there. No, I'm going to stick to my guns. I think flossing is a private or quasi-private.
Yeah, you bring it. Take floss with you wherever you go, but go into a bathroom to use it. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're disgusting.
And may I ask, what is the correct response when someone offers you a mint?
Take it.
Thank you.
Always take it.
I thought it was
I don't need it.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's not the right.
Wait, what, Jen?
I thought the correct response was no, thank you. That's got pee on it. Remember they did that study about those little.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
No.
But those aren't even really mint. Like, I don't know.
They're cakes. They're more like minty cakes.
Yeah, I don't think they really do too much for your breath.
No, really, what are those things? Not marshmallows.
Pea pillows.
They're what?
What?
Yeah.
Pea pillows.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't want to know what we're talking about.
The bowl of candy in the diner that everybody sticks their hand in.
Oh, I was talking about your
They
cakes.
give you a spoon. Use the spoon.
Still, I don't know.
You know those weird things that they're not soft and they're not hard.
Mhm.
You don't chew them and you don't suck on them.
They're just there to kill moths. You're not supposed to eat them.
Yeah.
They're like potpourri for diners.
Okay.
Like also those
A diner.
those ribbons hanging behind the counter with the flies on them are not fruit by the foot either.
No, they're actually those are covered in pee.
What?
Just kidding.
What is it with you and pee?
Yeah, what the hell?
I didn't start it. I don't know who did, but
Peter Delakis.
Yes.
Ooh.
oh, Peter.
What about?
I would like to say, I find it interesting that people won't eat on Zoom.
I eat on Zoom all the time.
Well, many, many people will not eat on Zoom. And I find that really interesting because we've spent our entire lives eating in front of each other
Mm-hmm.
in person. Like, why is it so weird? Or embarrassing or considered rude to eat on Zoom.
I
You know, we're gonna end up with a whole new set of cultural taboos, aren't we?
Maybe it sounds different on Zoom than in person.
Well, John, it's some people actually know how to mute.
I think you're looking at yourself, you know,
That might
and
be.
what's
Ah.
can't hurt you.
No, I've got
So-
a great idea. You turn off the video and you just have the audio, and everyone else has to guess what you're eating.
Actors, this is your 2-minute call. 2 minutes.
Thank you,
Thank
Tim.
you.
Thank you too.
I didn't mean to kill the conversation.
It's a problem for someone like me who needs to snack a lot. Because I had 4 hours of meetings this morning on video, and I had to like go off video to eat. And I
Right.
thought that was rude.
Right. I mean, I only eat in front of my computer because I'm on my computer
Right.
all day.
Yeah.
Which gets mighty uncomfortable. Sitting on a computer all day is very difficult.
And it leads to the phenomenon we've talked about before, where your laptop gets a nickname like Crunchy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've eaten so much lately that I don't have a laptop anymore.
Here with me in mine.
I
My
get it,
computer-
Walt.
And back.
I get it. That was funny, Walt.
Thank you. You know it's funny when someone has to explain that it was.
That was
You know, during the deafening silence.
it's a whole it's a big zeitgeist thing.
The zeitgeist will get
That's
you
the zeitgeist.
We
Yeah.
should use the word as if we don't understand what it is.
Oh yeah, we
Okay.
should.
Like, yeah, well, you know, so I told her to go to hell because of the zeitgeist.
The scariest, it's the scariest zeitgeist I've ever seen.
Lady, that zeitgeist is burnout. That's going to cost you.
Can I get my
And guess what, folks?
Zeitgeist.
You know what time it is. When you hear Django Reinhardt start to play minor swing, it must be 8 p.m. This must be the Mop and Bucket Company, and you must be a wonderful person. So, welcome. Here we are at yet another Mopco house party. And I am joined, I hope, by my co-director and co-host of the Mopco house party, the amazing Catherine Ruth Coppett.
Here I am.
Yay! My name is Michael Burns. That's Kat Coppett. We are the Mop and Bucket Company coming at you from the Mopco Improv Theater and homes around the capital region. How are you, Kat?
I'm good. You know what we haven't discussed lately? I'm guessing we may have some.
Paisley and plaid, can they be worn together?
Yes, that's true.
We have not discussed that lately. I am eating on Zoom in public.
Yep.
What else have we not discussed lately?
Well, I was thinking we haven't discussed who's the mop and who's the bucket.
Aha.
Because I always, and I suppose this is sort of a phallic association, had always assumed that you were the mop and I was the bucket, partly because it's Michael, partly because, as I say, there's certain phallic, if we're going to be clear, of sort of like the man being the long shafty thing and the woman being sort of the.
Hey, family show here. Family
I'm
show.
just saying, I'm just admitting that that is probably the association. However, in our animated cartoon caricatures,
Yes,
I was the mop and you were the bucket.
that's true. Well,
Some people may not even know that the Mop and Bucket Company is the name of our company.
that's true.
originally.
Because the Mopco Improv Theater is, of course,
It's Mopco.
is known by at least dozens of people around the world, and Mop and Bucket Company is more obscure.
Yeah.
You know, years ago, with a now not member of the Mop and Bucket Company, we used to do Don Week's Christmas broadcast from Stewart's when he was helping raise money for WGYAM. And he always called us Mop and Bucket, and it always bugged the crap out of me.
They called the two of you Mop and Bucket?
Yeah. It's like, oh, here come Mop and Bucket. Just no. Just no. Just no. But Don, may he rest in peace, was a wonderful human being.
Well, because if I remember correctly, if I know who you're talking about, one of you's name started with an M and one of yours name started with a B.
Yes, but you see, when the company was originally named, I have never admitted this before. My last name starts with a B.
Oh. So you were both Mop and Bucket.
At first. But now I never get a punchline out.
Wow. So what bugged you about it was you were like, no, this is not Mop and Bucket. I'm Mop and Bucket. And
No, it wasn't that at all.
Trusty squeegee.
No, it was that it's the Mop and Bucket Company, damn it. Right?
Hmm.
And I would gently and politely giving Don Weeks a note. Don was like the king of morning AM radio. You didn't give him a note. It was unheard of. Right? So I wouldn't say anything. Just sort of, 7 a.m. at a Stewart's in Galway on a cold December morning, just sort of sit there in my own puddle of resentment, drinking coffee.
But I guess what I'm wondering is this thing that you just admitted for the first time that you've never said out loud before is that your first and last names were M and B. What is the relationship between that truth and the name of the Mop and Bucket Company?
The name came out of a brainstorm session where we used consensus decision-making, and I did not suggest the name. So it was, in fact, coincidental.
Or subliminal.
Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't know who did suggest the name. I don't remember. I don't even remember all the names of the people that were in that original group, to my shame.
We did one time have a origin story contest.
Yes, we did. And it was won by a student at the Brown School.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm. Hey, where's our guests?
Maybe no one will show up.
Go to bed early, watch some tube. Oh, Peter,
are you in Egypt?
I know. It's just
I see. It's just a cushion on your couch. It looked like a pyramid for a minute.
and you look like Pharaoh.
Pharaoh Fawcett.
The curly mane. You know what? I got my second vaccine shot today in Syracuse.
I got mine in my arm.
I walked, yeah, that's a better place. But I walked in, and there's a soldier there, and he had the forehead thermometer. He said, "Hey, I just got to check your temperature." And he said, "Loving the hair, loving what we're doing with the hair today."
To you?
Yeah. Right? I said, "Thank you so much."
What do you mean?
I just don't want to interrupt whatever punchline seems.
There is no punchline. He was just saying, I think maybe,
You're always saying you don't ever get a chance to get a punchline. So I thought, better make myself some crackers and pipe down. This is going to be a long.
Hey,
Yeah.
how are you?
It's time.
Maria, do you have any punchlines you'd care to share?
No, I just love what you're doing with the hair there. Really.
Thank you.
I mean, what I like is that there's a lot of options for where you aim the thermometer.
Oh.
Oh, you got to say more about this.
No, just like, with me, it's going to be somewhere here, but with you, it could kind of be anywhere. And I wonder if it's accurate if you go higher up.
That's a really interesting question. And if someone has bangs, then there's actually a very small amount of.
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm during colder weather, I usually wear a hat or a cap, and I've often wondered, isn't that going to affect this?
Does.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I think forehead thermometers are not very accurate, are they?
Oh,
There's-
117. You're good. Go ahead.
I think unfortunately, the most accurate thermometer is the least.
Yes. We're not going to name it. That which must not be named.
That which shall never be named again.
Yes. But you know something? They've also found that whole thing is really, it's bad. So, hey, John Kimmelko!
Hey
Yeah.
guys, have I showed you the brand new butt thermometer I just bought?
You just
Don't
pointed
show
at your,
us.
right? It's just digital.
It looks like a pen.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice camouflage.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have camouflaged.
What?
I don't know if it's the best item to have camouflaged. You kind of want to know.
Where'd it go? I lost it.
Maria, I don't know. There's an argument to be made for knowing, and there's an argument for keeping it camouflaged.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess I just don't want to pick it up by accident.
We're
You okay,
starting
Peter?
on a really high note.
you heard
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Peter
I got
here.
a new digital rectal thermometer too. If you,
What is on your face? I don't want to know.
Oh.
I got allergies.
Yeah.
Allergies.
You've heard
Well
about
done. Well done.
yeah.
Hey,
You've heard
thank
about
you.
the nurse who
My-
goes
my
to the.
pocket.
Sorry.
Sorry,
What?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you heard about the nurse
What?
who goes to the bank to deposit a check. And she
So anyway, I was.
goes to endorse the back, and it's
It was tough at the bank.
a thermometer out of her
That's
purse,
true now.
and she says, "Oh
If
shit,
you
some
got a
asshole's
rectal
got my
thermometer
bag."
in your pocket.
Oh wow.
Party,
All
the
right.
Michaeling. Woo!
The Michaeline.
See how I got to the see how I got to the punchline. No matter what, it can be done. Just like
Peter heard it.
Egyptians built the pyramids.
No one
Peter
heard it.
heard it. Peter
I
heard it. I
Peter.
heard it.
Peter is tapped into the zeitgeist.
I have a spoon.
Got a thermometer too.
It's an Amish one.
Why don't you take that spoon and tap your zeitgeist?
Oh my. So it's going to be a really exciting evening. I think Kat should judge objection, don't you guys?
Mhm.
Absolutely. What could we possibly have to object to?
We've been so objectionable so far.
I think we should ask our hordes of audience members, which is just
So,
um,
so the
not
nurse
smaller.
says,
I will just let you know that our audience has
Oh, no.
declined from the top of the show. So
"From what?"
But this wasn't funny?
but I don't know what did it exactly. I just noticed that as I went over there to ask them for a suggestion, I saw our numbers tick downward. So what would you like to see a show about? What would you like to hear us debate in a courtroom like objection and advocacy moment? What is something that is a non-controversial subject that we can debate?
Hey, we're up one. You're doing something
Maybe
right.
they came back. All
They
right.
came back.
So let's see. What have we got here? What have we got here?
Yes, thank you.
Just as passionate. Thank you very much, Gungles. And let's see. I don't seem like I have a new topic as of yet. So I will take one of the suggestions that we have here. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say we are going to debate Madney, I am going to we will talk about monkeys walking into banana banks, but I'm not going to take that as an
Later.
objection suggestion. We are
Later.
going to debate apples versus oranges. That's what we're going to do.
Hmm.
So your topic is apples versus oranges. Yes, Walt.
I believe that oranges will always win in a fight versus apples because they're full of citric acid, which is a very good offensive weapon.
Yes, Michael.
Objection. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?
Sustained.
That's one of my favorites. I got a million of them. Let me tell you some knock knock jokes. Hey, want to know my favorite knock knock joke?
Walt.
I object. He may have a million of them, but he never gets to the punchline.
Sustained.
Thank you very much, because Michael can try and try as he wants.
Maria?
But between Peter and
Objection. Interrupting cow. Moo.
Sustained.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting ghost.
Interrupting.
Peter.
Am I the only one here who's actually milked a cow in his life?
Boo.
Sustained.
Because I actually milked cows during the summers when I was in growing up.
Michael.
Objection. If the farm boys offer to show you the star on the bottom of the cow's udder, say no.
Overruled. Maria.
You know,
Objection. I don't think we should call it milking the cow.
Sustained.
But it's really like if you're pulling carrots out of the ground, you don't say you're carroting. You know, you don't say you're corning.
Objection.
Corn.
John.
You actually could say you're carroting. That might be kind of fun. I'm going out carroting today, or I'm going to go out corning today.
Michael.
Objection. It all falls apart when you harvest the peas.
Sustained.
I'm peeing. Been peeing for hours. Got bushels of pee. Or
Well-
peeing, you know.
I object, because no matter what I'm doing, I just say I'm wassailing.
Sustained.
Thank you. Because when I say I'm wassailing, very few people bother to look it up. They go, oh, okay.
Peter.
objection. I have difficulty knowing the difference between a regular wassail and a Belgian wassail.
Sustained.
I think it's because the Belgian wassels are deeper. They're kind of the same size, but there's more texture.
Yeah, Maria.
The best wassail is the Swedish wassail.
Sustained.
You eat them with jam and whipped cream, and they're heart-shaped. And it's
Oh,
really very
Michael.
precious.
Yeah, what's so nice girl like you doing in a place like this? And
Overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. The other thing about the Swedish wassail is
Peter?
I saw a Swedish wassail on Cinemax After Dark when I was a kid and I was grounded.
Overruled.
thank you again, Your Honor. I have a
Jennifer.
waffle.
Knock, knock.
who's
Who's
there?
there?
Objection.
Sustained.
I just wanted to do my Goldie Hawn impersonation. I don't really have.
Sustained.
So, what was the name of the guy? What was the name of the person who said?
Walt.
Objection.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Sustained.
Also, very stupid. Yes.
Peter.
Why are
Objection. Can we go farkling after this?
Peter, I think you win.
Thank you.
Very nice.
That was great.
Oh, very much. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, so Finley Price, we can't, but thank you for the great suggestion of doing salmon versus carp. And thank you, Gongles, for the affirmation. I appreciate that, both of you. I appreciate everybody watching right now, as do we all, do we not?
You do.
Yes, we
And-
do.
And you
And
never
Michael,
know.
I would just like to say that I think you got at least a semester's worth of punchlines in that one exercise.
I
So
think
your
so.
average is up.
Yeah, I that's an all-time high for me. That's like a life goal reached right here on a Friday night.
Yeah.
That is really fantastic. So we're going to skip the pandemic humor tonight, right, gang?
What does that leave?
There's nothing funny about a pandemic.
There is nothing funny about a pandemic.
Unless you're
Okay,
built-
that's a challenge.
What have we been doing for the last year?
I want to hear, Peter, 7 funny things about a pandemic.
God.
the death of your enemies.
One.
Being able to monetize your phlegm. Fact that like a Playtex bra, that mask thing really, really sort of lifts and keeps you young.
3,
Staying out of the sun to prevent wrinkles.
4,
Knowing that all those COVID deniers you couldn't stand are hard as corpse now.
5,
Your friends at the funeral industry really have money to pick up the check for dinner.
6,
Folks, the humor doesn't get any darker than this.
7. You want to pass on 7 things, Peter?
Yes. John, 7
Yes.
things that are eerily psychic.
A acorn.
1,
That fork in the back of the drawer.
2,
My cat, I think.
3,
That cloud that's shaped just the right shape.
4,
That one.
5.
Okay. The car with a third window.
6.
My my friend with 2 cards. A hamburger bun with a straw.
Oh, you got it. You got 7.
Oh, did it? Oh,
7.
hey,
Got 8.
I got a bonus one.
Yeah.
Are we going?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ah! Oh my God.
You and you.
I don't know how they do it. Week after week after week, folks. It's not at all stymied. Head explodes, as Jen mimed. Do we want, we could do 7 more 7 things if we want, or we have some wonderful suggestions. We could just have 2 people go into a scene. Raise your hands for the one you want.
How would raising my hand allow you to know which option I wanted? Like, here we go.
Yes, one of those.
Let's do scenes.
Yes or no?
Okay.
Raise your hand.
Beans.
Somebody likes John and thinks he's funny.
Great. John, go for it. Remember, the Astros are stealing Michael's signals.
So I don't know what that means, but I do know that we need a 2-person scene based on a line that okay, it's Cat and John, and your suggestion is specifically cheddar.
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 Specifically cheddar.
I specifically specified
What?
cheddar.
Say that again, but slower.
Wait a second. Whoa. What do you mean say it slower? I wrote it down. I texted you. I said, not just any cheese, cheddar.
Okay, but
cheddar.
have you been to the cheese emporium at the Safeway? There are like 1,000 kinds of cheese there, and they all look delicious. And I couldn't decide, so I got like 8 different kinds.
Henry, I have been there. That's why I specifically said cheddar. If I just wanted you to get cheese, I would have said, get something nice. I would have said, get a recommendation. But
I'm sorry. I mean, you're
Henry, Lord Althrup is the Lord of Cheddar County. We can't feed him just any cheese. The whole point was to give him cheddar cheese.
Maybe he's tired of cheddar. Maybe he wants to branch out. Maybe this is our opportunity to make our mark, to get his attention.
No, it doesn't work like that. Sweetie, are you tired of the Astros?
Well, they are really a horrible team, and they do steal signals.
Right. And yet, you dress up in your baseball gear every game, and you cheer for them, and you spend all of your bonus money on season tickets. Now do you understand?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you want me to go back to the store?
Has arrived.
Look, this spicy pepper jack is going to be perfect. He's
Okay,
going to love it.
It's on you. It's on you. Here he is.
Great.
He went to the
It's on.
door.
Hear ye, hear ye. I am Lord Althrop. Present your cheesy offering and prepare to be judged.
Here you go, Lord. It's fantastic. Have a piece.
Why, this is specifically not cheddar. This is not even abstractly cheddar. This is not cheddar at all.
What an incredible cheese palate you have, your lordship.
Oh,
It's amazing that you could figure that out.
your smarmy flattering and my inbred brain damage have just made me swoon. I will knight you and say good day. You inherit all the lands I was going to give my knights. And now I must remember, like Pepperidge Farm.
What are you going to say now, specifically?
Scene is what we're going to say. Specifically, we're
Wow.
going to say scene. That's right.
I'm a
You never
jerk.
know when you're dealing with royalty. Hey,
You do.
That one goes out
Prince
to
Philip died today.
He
Yes.
did, yeah.
That was
He
Well,
was 99 years old.
yesterday, I think, but
They married like 70 years or something like that.
yeah.
Wow.
You know what got him in the end?
What?
The Geist.
yeah,
The Zeitgeist got him, yeah.
the zeitgeist at the age of 99.
They're working on a vaccine for that, but it'll take a while.
I can't really dredge up any strong feeling about Prince Philip. I'm sorry, I tried. I said, okay, we're going to change the.
All right, everybody try really hard.
Okay, this
now.
really.
Same ones.
All right, get ready, go.
Okay, I can do it in 2 words.
Yeah.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a.
What does he have to do with Prince Philip?
He played the young Prince Philip on The Crown.
But then that was the season where he went to like the islands and debauched.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. He wasn't very nice.
You know, you're just like,
It wasn't.
There was
he
little
wasn't
little
the doctor.
colonialism in there, yeah.
He wasn't the doctor.
He
That's
lived
a
a
little
long time,
colonialism.
therefore he probably did some things that were good, just because of the laws of probability.
He probably did.
I know a lot about him. I'm not trying to slander anybody. I just don't know anything.
Probably.
I'm American. I don't know shit about anything. Have you seen our school system? And just disclaimer.
There you go. So, in honor of Prince Philip, Peter and John are going to show us an amazing bit of prestidigitation with large cards.
That means that the king died and left the queen single.
Oh!
Magical and topical at the same
At
time.
the same time.
It's just me and the kids now. I'm single and ready to mingle.
Oh, I'm up here in heaven. I'm up here in heaven now.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
that's enough.
okay,
I
but
miss
let's
you.
just not to split hairs, but he was not the king.
He was
the
not a
king's
king.
consort.
That's right.
He was Prince Philip. He was the.
Your card trick is a sham.
So, yeah. But like, about the word prestidigitation,
That's a great word.
right? Fingers. Is that word?
Prestidigitation, yes. Prestidigitation is the art of close-up magic, I believe. I believe that that's the case.
Prestidigitation is how you select your floor on an elevator.
Prestidigitation.
That's funny.
Yeah, it sounds like a word that rhymes with no.
That would be more, there is a heated debate going on our chat about David Tennant versus Matt Smith.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I love them
Excuse
both.
me, Peter
Okay.
Capaldi?
Actually,
Yeah, Peter
Peter
Capaldi
Capaldi?
was
What? Come on.
arguably the best.
Jodie Whittaker.
No, okay. So I had a play read.
I'm wondering if that could be the dialogue for a silent scene.
No, no, it couldn't. No, no. I'm confused. I'm confused. Sure, it can, Peter.
No, I don't know. Whatever you
I
want.
think you should play all the parts.
Silent scene, the one-man show. Go.
Gonna read off the.
All these voices in my head, I wish I could make them stop. We can't even agree with one another.
Where did I put that burrito?
This is the annoying voice. It's annoying.
Jodie Whittaker would have been a great Prince Philip.
Does any of this have to do with the burrito? I'm hungry.
I'm the radio station that's always on in your head.
Didn't David Tennant play a detective in something?
I think Jodie Whittaker was in that with him.
This pyramid-side cafe has no shade.
That's it. Same. Beautifully done, Peter. Beautifully done. It was subtle. It was poignant.
It really captured the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I just want to explain to everybody watching, that the reason I'm sort of guerrilla bombing improv scenes is because this is house party, and my understanding of house parties, it's supposed to be a little experimental. So it's kind of different from when we just kind of come on and do scenes. It's more like, hey, let's try this, go.
So you want everybody watching to be clear that you are following the rules. If you're breaking the rules.
Yes, I am following the rules of experimentation. And frankly, I'm the only one here who is.
Well, in this case, my interrupting is okay.
The rest of us are breaking the rules and not following the rules by being polite or staying within the lines.
That's like a meta experimental approach.
Yeah.
To the
Nice
experiment.
try. Yeah, nice try.
Okay. And amidst all this experimentation, we're going to go for the tried and true. After Peter plays with his invisible card for just one more moment, there it is, never ceasing to amaze us once again with his magical talent. And now, Walt and Jen, you are going to guess. You are going to guess, and Kat and Maria, you're going to draw.
Yeah,
All right. And I have to do several things at once here, and you know how klutzy I am. Yes. So,
Believe in you, Michael.
oh, I'm so glad. So let me get the whiteboard. Here we go. And now back to the chat. Oh, it has to happen so fast. Where'd the chat go? I lost the chat. This happened before. This is crazy. I shared the screen and lost the chat.
Go to view and go to exit full screen.
Somebody just send something in chat.
It's screen glare.
Stop it.
Blinding
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Oh.
We're not there. We're not there yet. I'm sorry.
White
There it is.
privilege. White
There it is.
privilege.
Okay, just hold on. I'll tell you when. Okay.
That was funny.
Index
Oh, I
card.
just sent it to everybody. No, don't look, Jen and Walt. Do not look, Jen and Walt.
Too
Where
late.
did I put
I didn't. I'm
Oh,
not,
forget it.
We saw it, we saw it.
That was such a good one.
We saw it.
I didn't.
All right,
cheat.
hold on.
Night Pictionary.
I'm not cheating,
That's
honey.
pathetic.
All right.
I didn't cheat. I saw a message. And I didn't look, and I didn't
I
read
saw
it.
it.
Well, okay, but by association doesn't mean I cheated.
All
This
right,
is the
starting, right?
experimental part.
And now we are
Don't
starting
go
with
this
Kat,
way.
and Maria with a new phrase. And here we go.
Stoat. It's a stoat.
It's a cat.
It's
a cat.
Batman with needles in his face
Cat.
because the Joker got him.
Cat.
CAT. It's currently Aardvark's triumph. It's an acronym. The Riddler. He is Batman. The Riddler stuck needles in his face.
Cat question.
Cat question.
Cat. Where's the cat? Why is the cat eating a carrot? Why does the cat have a knife?
What the hell is that?
It's the cat has done something with a bloody knife.
The cat should really watch that thermometer. Cat got your
knife.
tongue?
Cat knife? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, skin a cat. More than one way to skin a cat.
Oh,
cat skin. Cat. There's a sheep that's defying gravity. Like in that movie.
Why would you knife a cat? You can't kill a cat?
Can't kill a cat. Cat, you can,
yes,
but I wouldn't do it.
No.
It's not nice.
Kill.
Oh yeah, there you go.
To kill a cat. That famous Tennessee Williams play. Curiosity killed the cat.
Nice.
That was really well done by
Just
Golly.
have to do with
I'll
Batman. Oh, this is stupid.
Partner.
Well done on all sides except me. I didn't do so well with the whole chat thing. So what are you gonna do?
Wow, look at John.
Come on.
Whoa.
Nancy.
Hi, Zeus. What's shaking up there?
Floating cloud man.
Oh, hey.
Terry Gilliam. Can you dislocate your jaw by any chance and just yeah.
Good idea, John.
He does sort of look like an archangel, doesn't he?
Mhm.
Yes, he does. He has that sort of archangel kind of look.
This is the night that I get faith.
Zardoz. He reminds me
And
of
boy, is
Zardoz.
Faith gonna be glad. Yep.
It's
So, Kat, could you run a Pictionary? Because
Good. I could
All
run
right.
a dictionary.
all right, because you're going to be much more efficient at it than I am. And who's playing in this Pictionary?
I'll guess some.
I'll guess.
Okay, John and Peter are guessing, and I guess that means that I'm drawing because I'm the only one left, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Drawing by yourself.
I don't know.
Jen or Walt should also draw, right?
Okay. Jen and Walt can
one of the
draw.
two. Yeah.
I'll send it to you, Jen, and you can whisper it to Walt.
Okay, wait. So you're sending it to me, and he's not supposed to look, right?
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
Or you
I'm
can
not
whisper.
You know, it's
ready?
kind of not part of the game we're playing, but I think whatever works between the two of you is great.
Okay, we're gonna draw.
Okay,
Okay.
now
We
I
have-
need to. Do I need to put a?
Special edition of the Nightlight Zone. We're gonna
Michael, are you
draw.
gonna put a whiteboard up?
Yes. And it's got 1, 2,
I can't.
6. It's 6 words. We can put the 6 lines up at the top, but I could do that too.
I can do that, but just
Okay.
put it up.
I'm drawing that since we only have one thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, okay. Right now you're not
Putting
doing
it up?
anything. Come
John,
on.
it's you and me guessing, right?
Michael,
Draw.
I think so.
I can't draw because there's no
Michael?
board.
Yeah.
are you putting it up?
Oh, I thought you were. Multiple participants can share simultaneously. You should be able to do it.
Okay, that's why I asked.
Wait,
if you
I've
were-
got to guess 6
There you
words.
go.
Who's putting up the whiteboard?
All right. So here we are. Okay.
No, that's not. It's just lines.
Okay, but
It's not helpful.
Lines in the sand.
Now I don't have tools. This is nightmarish.
You do go up to
View options.
new options. It should say annotate.
Yep.
I want to go home now. Is that it?
They are.
I'm glad I have
That
no
is-
responsibility for how this
Um,
turns.
okay, this is
Guessing.
this is.
That looks like nothing.
You're right. This doesn't
Hold
really
on,
look like.
uh,
Turkey.
I want to apologize.
Fries.
Say
Fries with
that again. Say that again. He got that.
Do you want fries with that?
Oh, I forgot
Yay,
it was playing Peter. It's Peter who gets it with that.
Do you want fries with that? Is that it?
Yep.
See?
Well, John got it. There's such a
Maria?
delay.
There she is.
I was a little slow.
You know why he got it so fast? Do you know why Peter got that so fast? Because I drew such good fries, folks.
I thought I was drawing the good fries.
No, I drew the
Also,
good ones. You just
fast.
drew fries.
All fries are good.
Well, that's
I
true.
love- it's so nice to have a house party when everybody gets along so well and is so
Yeah,
nice to each
not
other.
like the old ones where we argued over trout and salmon.
Shut up, Peter.
You shut up.
Oh, you shut up. Okay.
Wow, John. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
You know, he's going to pull that all the way down and not come back is what's going to happen
No,
next.
that's cool.
That would be really scary.
I see
Oh,
where
don't
you're
go
going
away.
with this, Pimlico. I know your game. I see where you're going with this.
Harry Potter follows.
My daughter has a green hoodie, so I'm playing with it.
Yeah.
Oop.
Oh, see?
So, that's such a good phrase, but I think we're going to use it. We're not going to use this phrase for Pictionary because that's getting lame. We're going to use it for a scene. Who's going to do a scene based on the phrase that I will give you as soon as you volunteer for the scene?
John and I have already done a scene. I think
Oop.
maybe
Well, then Maria and I are going to do it, and
Alrighty.
I'll tell us what the suggestion is. And the suggestion is save the turtles.
You come on.
What? Well, I see the turtles. I'm having a little hard time hearing you. I'm so sorry.
I gotta cook these turtles.
Okay. Look, there's nothing to be upset about. Okay. They're not here for a permanent. It's not permanent. Nothing is permanent.
The turtles need to go in the sea. Okay. And there's a barrier. These stupid kids made all these sandcastles and the turtles can't get past them. Can you just try to process what's going on and then quickly? And so then you can help me. I'm going to.
Well, wait, I wanted
them.
to save them for our next vacation. I figured, well, how often do we get here and there are no turtles? This is really amazing. So I figured,
Oh, huh.
what's wrong?
You want to save them?
Yes, for us, for our next vacation, we could put them in a box, and they'll be here when we come back next year.
Like all these hundreds of turtles, we should put them in a box.
It would guarantee a quality experience year after year. You hear?
Turtles are noisy.
Yeah, do you
They're
hear?
so noisy.
I think somebody is dragging the boxes that I ordered up
Yeah.
out of the
Oh.
basement.
Oh, you've been. Oh God, you've been planning to put these turtles in a box for a long time.
Well, it was going to be a surprise, but when you started throwing them back in the water, I figured I'd better stop you quick. What were you thinking?
I was thinking that the turtles might not do so well in a box between now and our next vacation.
Have you never heard of a box turtle?
No. What is that? A turtle that lives in a box?
Well, that's what I assume. I mean, if you look it up, there are a number of kinds of turtles, and one of them is box turtles. So I assume that box turtles are the turtles that you put in a box. And saving them seems to me to be the prudent. Okay, I'm kidding. I've been kidding you the whole time.
Okay. Well, so
I don't want to
do
put them in a box.
you want to put them back in the ocean? What is it that you want to do?
Make soup.
Oh Jesus.
I'm kidding you again. No, I'm kidding you again. No, I don't think those kids should have. They shouldn't have erected that sand barrier. But is it our job to intervene? The kids are part of nature. If you think about it, the turtles are part of nature.
I think this is the problem with the zeitgeist these days. No one takes responsibility for anything. I don't look. I have to do what I feel is right, and I'm going to take these turtles and I'm going to put them in the ocean.
Candace, before you touch that turtle, I want you to know that they carry salmonella bacteria.
I will wash my hands afterwards.
Okay.
I'm not worried. I'm more worried about all these, me with a bout of salmonella or all these turtles dying.
You want help?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Come on.
Come on, little buddy. They're kind of cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they're so cute. They just want to go in the sea.
Come here, come here. Oh, yes, look at you. Yes. Oh, he looks like your mom.
Yeah. You know what? This vacation's over. I'm gonna
What?
go get him.
What? We were just getting started.
No.
I was gonna.
Put the boxes away before you come back to the room.
Okay. Okay, little guys. We got work to do. And Sheen.
See, they're making it up.
I don't understand. There's
There's-
not. You mean
They're
they
just
didn't?
making it up as they go along.
But they didn't seem to have memorized the words well.
No, because
Whatever.
I think they don't have words to memorize.
That's crazy. It's a play, honey. It's a sketch. Even like in Boy Scouts, when they do sketch comedy,
I don't think
they
so.
have a plan.
I don't think so.
Do we have any more of that cake?
You know, you're gonna have to make cake after the show now.
Fortunately, we have box mix.
We have a lemon pound cake. That's
We have
Turtle cake.
box turtle mix.
box turtle mix.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
It's when you have lemon pound cake and you want to name it something else.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Do you see what I see? Do you guys see what I see?
It can't be 3 in a row.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so. No way.
What are the odds?
I'd say it's unusual.
Whoa!
Deja vu.
Wait a minute. The king and the queen of clubs turned into the king and queen of diamonds.
I'm up here in heaven now.
Yeah,
He's
but
still not a king.
Not a-
He was the prince consort.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think we need to spend the rest of the show explaining the lines of succession of the British monarchy, going all
Yes.
the way back to the. That's I think.
Going backwards?
Yes, going backwards.
No.
Okay, well,
You want to go
Elizabeth
over. Take the easy
Elizabeth
way
was the
out.
daughter of George the Sixth.
Jen, you don't know what you've just done.
And George the Sixth became king because his brother, Edward the Eighth, abdicated the throne because he fell in love with.
And it's Wallace Simpson.
Has anybody been watching The Crown?
Say.
He was a divorcee, and you couldn't do that back then.
I'm Henry the Eighth. I
Or
am.
his father was
Henry
Edward
the
the
Eighth. I am.
Seventh,
I am.
who was the son of Queen
I got
Victoria.
married to the widow next
So,
door.
what's
She's
actually
been married
amazing
7
is
times
how-
before, and everyone was an Henry. Henry wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm a old man. I'm Henry. Henry the
Henry
Eighth.
the Eighth, I am.
Henry the Eighth. I am. Hey,
I was saying wrong.
You know this play?
No, I just know like one word. Henry.
did I interrupt you guys,
Oh, okay.
honey?
Strange.
I'm still having this conversation with Kat in my head, so.
Go ahead, Kat. I'm sorry.
What's amazing is how quickly you get back to Queen Victoria, right? I mean, that would took like what, four monarchs? I mean, right? Queen Elizabeth, George the Sixth, Edward the Eighth, Edward the Seventh, then Queen Victoria. I mean, that is like nothing, right?
Someday I'll read this, but right now I use it to make a better angle for my chin. On some-
And if you want to know the Doctor Who connection, Jenna, what's her name? Clara, the best companion.
No, not even close.
I'm not even sure I believe that. The prettiest companion
Yeah, maybe.
plays
arguably.
Queen Victoria in Victoria.
Oh.
And doesn't David Tennant's character marry her?
Is David
They
Tennant
wanna-
Victoria?
he marries one of the queens in the
I
big
didn't know he
50
was a teacher.
in the big 50th anniversary one. He ended up marrying her.
Played
Just
Prince
want to
Albert.
apologize to the audience for getting down this road. I really didn't know that this is where it was going to go.
I just want to say this. Yeah, I think there's a point there.
Bottom of my heart.
I'm
I,
just
I, I think that, you know, there are a lot of people who care deeply about the death of Prince Philip, and we could be offending some people there. And as for the Queen, buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, a big disgrace, kicking your cat all over the place. That's what I have to say.
We will rock you. Back, Michael.
No, it's okay.
So
Now that I killed any fun that we were having,
Wait, why were we insulting people?
we were making light of the death of Prince Philip.
Yeah, you were.
We were talking about the royal family.
yeah,
We were.
don't throw me under
under,
that
Michael.
red root master bus. You were making fun. I was not making fun. You're under the double-decker bus. You were making fun.
We will rock you.
No, no.
No?
What did I ever do to Michael Burns? I don't know, Your Majesty. Well, he's so rude to me.
For the last
I
time,
don't understand. Well,
He
I
was
don't
not-
understand either.
he was His Royal Highness, not Your Majesty, and he was not the king.
In a deck of cards, what member of the royal family is a jack?
The prince. And Jack is a prince.
Do you guys have? You guys could have been doing that all along. You
The
could have
Jack-
been
Jack.
honoring Prince Philip, Jack Philip. But no.
But no. That's because
That's
the
right.
cards. That's because the cards weren't aligned that way, Maria. These guys are not tricksters. This is real magic they're practicing.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's prestidigitation.
They picked two cards at random, each of them, separated by the miles between Schenectady and Albany. They told me this, and I believe them.
It's like Reiki.
What
You're
are you
right.
insinuating?
You're right.
A lot like Reiki.
No, nothing. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So I'm glad that we straightened that out.
Yeah, me too.
Tom wanted to know, what does Queen have to do with Elizabeth II? Tom.
My order's up.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah.
Your waffles already.
Mm.
waffle
Chad,
pies.
you're muted.
Someone is asking us if we've heard of Prince Andrew, and this is where we get into trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
we
We're
are
not
now
going
going to veer
Segue.
No, we're going to keep it really
wildly left away from the royals, which
That's
are
right.
problematic in all sorts of ways.
We're just going to stick with Victoria and Prince Albert.
Yes.
We'll never
Let's
go.
talk about Prince Albert.
Okay. Do you have
Can't go wrong.
You can call me
In the can.
Albert in a can? Yeah, man. Ooh.
No,
You know, there's
that's not
probably a
what
whole
happened.
generation that just don't get that.
Yeah.
I think there might be a whole generation that doesn't get the joke that Peter and I are making about Prince Albert.
I think there might be a whole generation that's not watching this at all.
Yeah.
What's the joke that you and Peter are making?
I can't say it here. But maybe it's just me.
It's piercing humor.
It's piercing humor, yes.
Piercing humor.
All right, well, maybe we should let all of that go by the wayside and just say some of the royals have been a little bit naughty. And although we are on the day that we're talking about someone's death, maybe we don't want to
Mhm.
hurt anybody's feelings if they're being sad about that. There are other people whose feelings we will probably hurt if we are too respectful and honoring of the problematic legacy
Yes.
of the family.
But
Now I'm calling.
John, you're making a lot of
John.
noise, whatever you're doing there, buddy.
I'm doing magic.
Well, It
I
sounds
keep-
like a construction crew is tromping through your clouds.
Michael, sometimes prestidigitation is a noisy process. And as I said, DMX has died a little
Yes.
controversially. Prince Philip has died a little controversially. But to make up the triple, Ernie Tatro, the longtime anchor at Channel 6, has died, and nobody has a bad thing to say about him.
Ernie Tatro was a nice man.
Yeah, he was.
Simple as that. He was a nice man.
Yeah, and what I really like is the fact that we started this where Michael, before he laid into Prince Philip, talked a lot of crap about Don Weeks. Frankly,
I love Don Weeks. Don't get me wrong. I did. He was a great guy too. Don Weeks was actually, for those who don't know, he was like a real pioneer of broadcasting. And he was still around when I was, which is amazing. He was one of our first television weathermen. True. This
In
is
the
true.
world.
Yes.
In
At
Schenectady.
WRTV. Yeah,
before that, Maria, they had television, but no one had weather.
that's right.
Fascinating.
Whether or not we watch TV, never mind. Yeah. So do you guys know another card trick? Nope.
It's the only one we know, but we're really good at it.
I know a good.
Come on,
That's great. Oh, here we go. Again.
I said, oh, hold on, that wasn't right.
Yeah.
Hey, folks at home,
There we go.
folks
Now
at
it's
home. Well, go ahead, Jen.
No, now it's magical. It wasn't. Something was off before. There was
Because it
disturbance
was,
in the zeitgeist, but now it's magical.
and the zeitgeist will be satisfied. There is no question. If anybody at home knows how these two guys pull this off week after week after week, please, hey@mopco.org, send us an email and explain it, because I'm a little creeped out.
And please be careful. Remember, these are professional tricks done by professional psychics. Please, no wagering.
Don't do them at home.
Don't try
I have a card trick.
You do, Walt?
I can go to any store, anywhere, and take any card out of my wallet and make the person at the cash register say decline.
Oh, you see what you did there?
Do we want to do a scene? We have 5 minutes. Do we want to do a scene based on a tarot card?
Ooh,
Yes.
I was going to suggest a psychic reading, but yeah.
Oh, a
Yes.
psychic reading.
Well, that kind of
Hang on.
covers it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
going
you're
to disappear right now.
She went on the highway to heaven.
Disappeared.
Oh my God.
Card tricks, smart tricks. What did she just do? Oh my God.
Oh, wait,
She
she's
went
back.
into the tarot.
She's back.
Can I read your cards, Kat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but we only have
Wait,
5
shuffle
minutes.
them
So
and
if
then
there's-
pick cards and you'll read them?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it real quick. You can
all
tell
right,
me.
let's get out of their way, because this is how we're ending the show. This is the big finale. Here we
Okay.
go.
Okay. I'm shuffling. What do I do?
Just pull a card and show it to me. Oh my gosh, it's the man with the shawl. Okay.
3 of
Um,
Wands. Yeah.
The man with the shawl represents the changing of seasons, because what's going to happen to you this weekend is you're going to go outside and you're going to say, hey, I put my robe on. It's beautiful out. I'm going to be completely warm. But then like a little breeze is going to come and you're going to be like, shoot, I should have brought my shawl. So bring your shawl tomorrow. That's what
Thank
this card
you.
is telling you.
Oh, okay.
I think we have time for one more.
Do you want someone else to
Sure.
read someone else's? And I can
Sure,
read
yeah.
for them? If they,
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Who else needs their weekend read to them?
Should I pull one for you as a couple, Jen and Walt?
Oh yes, do that. That's good.
Okay. Tell me when to stop.
You want
Okay. Oh, sorry. Right, not me.
Stop. I was thinking about Doctor Who, because that's in my mind, so it may be Doctor Who related. That's my
Okay.
fault. I tainted the reading.
I already know that.
The
Can
lady
you bring that a
doctor.
little closer to the camera?
Uh-oh.
He's got kind of a thing for the lady doctor.
No, I
Okay, it looks to me like a wolf-faced upside down mushroom. So when you are out this weekend, I want you to be very careful, okay? In the woods, do not say hello to any wolves and do not pick any mushrooms. This is, I'm sorry, but it's a very negative card, okay?
I'm a hugger. Is it okay if I just don't say anything?
Yeah, see, he's still thinking about that lady doctor.
I'm talking- I don't-
You can't get her out of your mind.
I think you can hug the wolf. Don't eat the mushrooms.
Okay, could we just do, could we do a combined reading for Mad Knee? I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Tom Tom? This is combined,
Yes.
Tom Tom
Yes.
and
For
Mad Knee.
who and who?
Mad Knee and Tom Tom. It's a
Let me just-
combined reading.
Can they
Two
pick a
tunes
number
in.
between 1 and 10?
Well, there's going to be the whole lag thing to deal with here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's just do the cards. Let's think of them.
Okay.
Okay, I'm thinking of them.
So this is
Why
Tom
don't
Tom.
doesn't somebody else tune into them and then tell Kat when to stop?
Yeah, I'm tuned into them. And
Stop.
stop. Stop. Yes.
Yep.
Ah, yes, the cotton-haired warrior princess. Tom and Madney, I'm going to tell you that you have great fortunes coming to you. This is
Wow.
actually my favorite card because it shows the strength of a woman, of course, and also how you can take cotton and just make a hat out of it. And it won't even fly off when you're doing swordplay. So that the lesson for your weekend is wear whatever you want, okay? But carry your sword. And it's gonna be a beautiful weekend. I'm so happy for you guys. Thank you.
Maria Ayub, ladies, and everybody else. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was truly inspirational. I know that I was inspired. I am going to get some cotton and see how many things I can do with it this weekend.
Yeah. Good.
So I feel like there's been more learning in this house party than our average
Mhm.
show. What are some of the things we've learned, folks?
I learned that there's a word for pushing the button in the elevator.
Prestidigitation, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otis invented it.
Yeah.
I learned that King Philip wasn't even a king.
He was not a, no. Oh, poor Philip. I learned that I push the bounds of taste very easily.
Just today you learned that?
Actually, I knew that for years.
I learned that magic can be loud sometimes.
Oh, man. Yeah. Mhm.
I learned that Kat knows a lot about the royal family. I mean, the succession of
Really?
royals.
Too
Mhm.
much. Way too
Succession.
much. More than's healthy.
There are definitely more and less useful things that I learned in school and from watching television.
Yeah.
I learned that in order to be an angel, you have to have hair.
Mm.
That lets you and me out.
I learned that the pyramids are a lot fuzzier than I thought they were. I always thought they were smooth, but apparently I was.
But you know, Peter makes a great pharaoh.
Mm.
This is a portrait of Pharaoh stroking his pyramid to evoke the music of the many gods of the Middle Period pantheon. If you listen carefully, you hear them singing.
The zeitgeist.
They're singing the zeitgeist, the religious extreme song.
Can you
that
hear
is-
them singing? I hear them singing. They're saying, "It's after 9, wrap it up."
That's the point where we all say goodbye bye. Thanks for being with us.